a sword too, prick. Ha-ha! Alright, where to? Oh, shoot, this is the, final battle. Oh, jeez! Huh? Behind me? Rick! Alright, now I got you. Oh, yuck! You big, ugly sucker! You are so gross. Ah, he's immune again. You! Not you! You! Really? Man, sit in front of me! Oh, jeez. Bust him up! Oh, man, don't tell me. There, dodge that! Oh, I pissed him off! He doesn't like me! Oh, cheap shot, bro! Respawn! In the face, in the face, in the face, in the face, in the face! In the face! Guys, busted up. Alrighty. Got him. Now, option to go heroic. Oh, nope.
Seems like the well's overclocking.
Overclocking, somebody look at me. Charge. UTF. Oh, lame. There we go. Ah, dude. Here. Alright. Still move. Okay. I got enough sword for everybody. The Dingleberry Farm. Oh yeah, stab the explodey one in the face. That's smart. Oh, I almost had him. Let's see, that's the one. Yeah, that's good. Get old blowy pants over there. Well, howdy. How are ya? Ah, get me out of it. Still immune. Alright, where is the magical mystery cooler fella? There's somebody very specific that we have to kill in order to deactivate this guy's shield. And right now, there isn't one. Where is this guy? Whoa! Come on, let's get it. We got like freaking 35 seconds left. What is this thing? Jeez, everybody. Ouch. This guy, you're so not going to make this. What in the bloody crap, man? Well, that's weird. Hang on. There we go. The microphone was under my chin because, you know, that's how this thing works best. Well, that just stinks. Alright, so, as I was saying... that big old prick that we were shooting at had a massive shield that doesn't go down until you take out somebody very specific in order to deactivate it. And, I mean, we got his health way down, but for some reason, they just weren't going to spawn another one of those in order for us to get his shield down. And that stinks. Because there is no way without having that special little enemy that you can get the shield down. So you might have just a sliver of health left on a big boss like that, but until that thing spawns the proper enemy to drop the shield, it doesn't mean jack. Indeed, but that's part of the challenge. So, all right. So all of this thing, this area,
is gonna draw a crowd.
this event is known as the Blind Well. I'm not exactly sure why it exists in the game or what its purpose is, but oh boy. Here we go. Basically, when you turn it on, it draws all kinds of enemies to it. And the more you take out, the more this thing gets charged. I'm not sure why it is important to charge it. But you do it, and you survive all the waves of enemies, and you get some decent loot usually. And when I'm not trying to shoot all these explodey fellas and not die, I'll show you some of the loot that I managed to pick up doing it. But right now, they are particularly murderous. So, we get to murder them back, shall we say. Ah, dang it, I need to get over here. Yeehaw! And there's this little bit of a kind of a bubble shield that I passed through. You can watch there. If you stay outside of it for too long, you will start to lose your health rather quickly. Explodey, explodey. Long range, long range. Whoop, what? Where are you? Well, it's really self-defense, I suppose. It's not like you're murdering them back if you get them first, by the way. Yeah. Get him. Ah, seriously. There we go. Come on. Ugh, these guys. Yep. They're a lot of fun to take out, especially when you get like a huge group of them. But you have to be careful, because sometimes when they get close, it can be instinct to just melee them. And if you do that, you end up, you know, triggering the explosion, and it's really close to you. And a lot of times I have died doing that. Not on purpose, but just out of, you know, habit. Boom. There we go. But yeah, sometimes when you get a massive group of those guys, you can shoot one and they will just chain reaction like all the way down, and it's so much fun to watch. Oh. They also have the very nice little feature of making a particular noise when they approach you. So you can actually kind of hear them coming. This one, get inside the bubble, we're good. Ah, there you are. Boom! Diddly dee. Oh, jeez. Stabby, stabby. Ah, goodness. But yeah, this thing, as you can see, is rather high energy. It's very crazy and just it's full on nuts. Oh, goodness. Well, it's trippy. There's a lot of trippy stuff going on right now. I don't know, maybe. I'm focusing on about 50 different things at the moment. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Dang it, dang it, dang it, move! Frickin' ogres. Alright, so now the Alright, so let's see. You see these guys that are glowing a little bit different? When you take them out, they drop this orb that you end up picking up. And when you do that, you can damage the shields of these big guys. That's what I was looking for the last time. Pick it up, gives you this thing called harmony, and it doesn't last for very long, so you got to make use of it real quick. Sky beam, man, dude, bust him up, nice. Go away, you dingleberry. Big nasty corpse. Yay! And the reason I was in here was because I had a bounty that required me to do a certain number of these, and I did it. Yay! I got some loot. Let's see, I got some armor, 572, that was at 559. I actually kind of like this armor. Oh, because it's got this thing-majig on it, and it's just kind of spiky and cool looking. It's kind of ragtag. This arm's got elbow spikes. That would be really cool if you could do that move in the game and just elbow spike your enemies. So that's got it too. That would be so cool. Alright, so I also, just before you got on, I was doing some more blind well stuff, and I managed to finally get this mask to drop.
This is asking for trouble.
And I love it because it makes me look like a predator. And it's sick and mean looking, and I'm like, yeah. So cool. Hey, what the, oh dang, you get in bubble. Tier 3? Someone triggered tier 3 and they ain't even over here. Fabulous. Where are you? There we go. Boom. So yeah, doing this requires a crazy amount of situational awareness. You're having to keep track of all these enemies, knowing which ones to shoot at what time. No, like from the movie, not from, you know, like Walmart. Nope. And then sometimes your friends get blown up, so you come over and you can revive them, but you gotta make sure not to die yourself. You know what? I'm gonna come up here and bust you in the face. Alright, first wave's done. And let's see, next one's over here. These things are really cool looking. Okay, so not like in nature, and not like something you would see on Dateline. But yeah, something that Arnold Schwarzenegger would have to fight. Have you been hearing the crazy stories about people going to Walmart like women in the middle of the day in broad daylight junk where these seriously creepy dudes are following them around the store. Oh, jeez. I got blowed up. What? Gotta see the first Predator. It's a little intense, but it's also one of those classic 1980s action movies. But anyways, friends of mine have actually been posting accounts from people in the area where they're at Walmart, you know, shopping, minding their own business kind of thing, and sorry, I'm a terrible storyteller when I'm trying to shoot stuff in the face. But basically, yeah, they're just at the store, minding their own business, doing their thing, and they happen to notice just some kind of suspicious-looking guy following them around, and the accounts usually go like that they notice the guy, and so they start, just kind of keeping an eye on him and walking around to different parts of the store, not particularly looking for anything. Just, kind of snaking around the store, different departments, just kind of leading him on a goose chase a little bit, just to see if he's going to keep following. And as they're watching the guy, they notice that he just kind of stares at them, and he's not looking at any of the products on the shelves or doing any kind of actual shopping. He just keeps following them. And then it's just, it's just weird and creepy because they keep going around to different departments. And the guy just, looks like he's, not shopping for anything. He's not looking at anything on the shelves. Just looking at them for the most part. And so they start feeling very uncomfortable, very awkward. And they usually will go and notify somebody who either works at the store or something like that. And I remember one account in particular, they got like one of the store managers, and he accompanied her to the front of the store, to the register and everything, helped her to check out, and even walked with her to her car and everything. And they said that they've heard reports from customers of this same kind of thing happening in the store. They're trying to do what they can to do it, but the general consensus of everybody is that it's people who are looking for folks that they can basically sell into sex trafficking. And this is like Walmart, Target, and stuff in Olive Branch and South Haven and stuff. Not to try and, make you nervous about moving down here or anything, but relaying information. Ouch! Blew us up. Yeah, in places where we typically would think we were very safe, like Olive Branch and stuff, in DeSoto County, this is getting to be a real serious thing where women are just being followed by, seriously shady-looking fellas, and they have to be, incessantly alert. Messed up the name. I hate that they have to do that.
Primary well could take another boost.
Anybody have the charge? Yeah, it's pretty messed up. But if it came down to it, anyone that I knew and cared about, I wouldn't want them to be, afraid to go out, but I would also want them to be very aware of the reality that this is a thing. And I'm trying to frighten them. But to be unaware of a dangerous situation is just foolishness. Boom, got him. That time we did. That's why, for one, men need to be men in this world. Okay.
Primary well is at max power.
Oh, goodness. Let's go to the Thunderlord. Oh, jeez. Whoa! Got you covered. And because of these, bad apples, sometimes it sucks being a guy because people have become increasingly suspicious of you. Through no fault of your own. And unfortunately, one day we won't ever have to worry about this stuff again. It'll all be over and done with and be in heaven. Any more problems? Clear my line of fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. There you are. Come on, bust the move. Second wave done. Third wave going over to here. Yeah, I can imagine. Ouch! Little ding-dongs. Ha 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 ha! Got you in midair. You know, usually I'm a big stickler for grammar, but in situations like this where I'm not entirely focused on it, I'm like, yeah, okay, no big deal. Minor grievances. Where are you? What's weird is that earlier, after I got back to the house from lunch, I actually felt like I really needed to take a nap. I kind of took a little one. But we didn't have turkey today. We had game hens. So I'm like, yeah. To my knowledge, there's no tryptophan in chicken. I'm not sure as to why, but part of it might have been that we went outside and kind of played cornhole for a little bit. Even though it's not terribly exhausting. It's warmer than I had anticipated, and I think I'm still dealing with allergies, so it kind of took a slight toll on me. Generally, I don't feel sleepy on Thanksgiving. I can usually eat like a decent amount of turkey and not really be sleepy that much. So, I don't know, maybe it was psychological. Maybe I'm just, yeah, no, I am weird. I embrace my weirdness. Alrighty. Final wave. Oh, okay. Ooh, you pop the shield and walk around it, dude. Yeah, bust him up, bust him up, bust him up. Oh, jeez, really? Come on. Oh, no wonder. I'm like stuck on these two goobers and then dudes shoot me in the back. Ugh. I don't know. But anyways, I think part of it, I'm just sick of being, like, you know, feeling sick. little bit, I think, about going to Florida when I'm not feeling 100%. So it's weird. It's like after my little nap, I felt fine. This morning, I felt fine. Oh. Flaming knives to your ugly face, sir. Farewell.
Heads up. Power surge.
I said I felt fine. Felt fine this morning. Felt fine after, after I kind of got up from my slight nap. So, no idea. Goodness. Oh, Lord, no, get me out of this crap. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and pray over myself. And take as much medication with me as I can, and just hope for the best, I guess. It feels honestly like it's allergens. What the? You are messaging me. Okay. Yeah, that is weird. I gotcha. Okay, let's see. That was good.
Fully charged. Brace yourself.
Really? Again? It's like incessant. Oh, jeez. Ouch. 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 Oh, tier 3. Everybody likes to do tier 3. Tier 3 is the toughest level of it. Incessant is a fun word, just as a word. If something in your life is incessant, hopefully it's in a good way. Indeed is also one of my favorite words. Oh, goodness. Ow. Fire. Ah, you explosive little pricks. See what I mean by incessant? And you have to stay in this bubble, otherwise the gas or whatever outside of it will kill you. So, kind of up a creek here. Jeez. So totally. Typically need more people to do this, but right now we ain't got a whole lot of folks. Event complete. Alright. I'm getting out of this section real quick. Hold up. Treasure chest. Might actually get something. I got Jack Squat. So yeah. When you only got like 2 people doing this event, it makes it very difficult. Well, isn't that fascinating? I'm actually right in this area, because this is where the blind well is, but I am not showing up on the map at all. Isn't that special? Yeah, this entire map. My little cursor is gone. Oh, yeah, sure. That's what it is. I doubt that that would be possible at this point.
What news from the field, Guardian? What a miserable fate for this beautiful place.
Miss Petrovenge. She's awesome, by the way.
Welcome back.
She's my girl. Not like my girl, you know, but... Ooh, I can get more of these.
Good choice.
Lost sector explored.
I thought
We
you
can do
might like that
and
one.
Hidden objectives completed. I have no idea what this will be.
The Dreaming City needs us. Go ahead, Zenith.
Zenith used to be a TV brand. Da 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 da. Oh, no, stop. I'm trying to delete you. I don't want to examine you. So, anyways, I believe it might have been yesterday? Yeah, because I was streaming yesterday. There was a gun that one of the other characters had, or players had, that I really wanted to get my hands on, and I managed to snag it.
How are you holding up?
So far, it seems pretty cool.
I don't care. We can't afford airstrikes when we have so few pilots. Stay cloaked.
Just pretty sick looking. Handles fairly decent.
Cade used to ask where the Awoken really lived. Whether we had good loot.
But yeah, she is actually missing an eye. She wears an eye patch. She's got like braids on this side of her head. She's an Awoken. Well, considering...
Did you know Sadia says she used to know Zavala before he died and became a Guardian? She says he hasn't changed much.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, we did... oh, yeah, her knife. She plays a significant role in this whole, you know, Cade storyline here.
My dreams are growing worse.
She really likes using her knife. And I kind of like her knife. It's pretty sick looking. Yes, I'm looking at the knife, by the way, not other things. And then whatever this thing is on her side of her shoulder. Her outfit's actually really cool. She was in the first game briefly. Glad they brought her back. She's just pretty fun. Come on, show me my stuff. Woohoo! Alright, so Ascendant Challenge completed. I need to find out what the Ascendant Challenge is for this week. Enemies defeated. 70 enemies in a lost sector. Bay of Drowned Wishes. Yeah, I know you weren't saying anything, but I wanted to head them off before they were said. Yeah, look at these ugly shaders. Get rid of you, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, excuse me, my goodness. I keep forgetting to track these things too. Sector Bay of Drowned Wishes. That doesn't sound horrible at all. Bay of Drowned Wishes, so that's right back there. So it's like this direction? Ah, there it is. There's the symbol. Let's go up here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Generally, my friends will typically say something if I make a comment like that, so. Ooh. Mine. Blown up. Oh! Sucks to be you guys. And you. Oh, I love that. Buddy, you're not gonna beat me. Boom! Chain reaction. See that? There's a rock. Never mind. Come on, hit it. Ow! Alright then. Oh lord. I got some lightning for you, buddy, since you like playing with it so much. Okey pokey. Oh, I knew I heard you. Yeah, let's just use it. Well. Seriously? Okay. Why aren't you shooting it? Okay, that's weird. Usually, these are like proximity mines that when you get close enough, it's in this little orb thing up into the air. It spins around and then it emits this field that like slows you down a lot, and it's really annoying. So I like to shoot them beforehand if I can. That other one was being a little punk. Oh wait, there's a thingamajig over there. So let's go this way. Again with this missile. Forget you. Ow! Dude, that was rude. Alright, where are you? There we go. And where is it? This is the dot. There we go. Purple trees. Gravy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Alright, was that enough to open the dang door? Thank you. Oh, that's right. I forgot. These things can actually blow up if you shoot them. Tiny little servitors. There. Have fun with that. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. When we lived in our first house in Olive Branch, I actually planted a pine tree seedling in the backyard that I got when I was in 2nd grade, and it was there when we moved away. Ended up driving back by the house, you know, sometime after we had sold it, and they had cut down the tree. That is such a fun finishing move. Yeah, I was sad because that thing had gotten taller than the house, and when I first got it, it was like maybe a foot and a half tall. Running through a cave. Oh, of course I was. I actually think I have a photo on Facebook that's way back in there. Or did a side-by-side comparison of, like, at that time, present-day me versus, you know, baby me. Well, not baby, but, like, maybe middle school me. Too bad I didn't know how to use all of that stuff to my advantage back then. Enemies defeated. I need 9 more enemies. Alright, I'm going to look up something for this. There's this thing called the Ascendant Challenge that is different each week, apparently. And since I don't know what it's going to be, or where it's going to be, I'm going to look it up and see where I have to go. Ascendant Challenge located in the Chamber of Starlight in Maria Sylvia. City. Landing zone, head past the blind well to the cave, off to the left to exit the cave. Grass ravine. Chamber of Starlight is in the back of the ravine. Alright, so we need to get to a place called Fabulous. I was more like socially awkward. Okay, so we need to get to Maria Sylvia. Maria Sylvia City. Chamber of Starlight is in the back of the ravine. Chamber of Starlight. Ah, Chamber of Starlight. There it is. Okay, so let's see where I need to go. I I think I was more, whoa, geez, that's a cliff. Of, I think I was probably a little more physically awkward, maybe towards late middle school, early high school, maybe through high school. Just a matter of, you know, not knowing what to do with my hair or how to dress stuff. Okay. Okay, so it's essentially dead ahead. On your path here, you reach an open chamber, pop a... Oh, I need to make sure I've even got this stuff. Come way out here. Consumables. Yes, I've got 2 of them. Great. Alright, so pop this stuff. Click on your final challenge portal on a platform to the left of 2 taken hobgoblins. If you get lost, return to the start area above. Be this challenge and verify the taken eggs and war bones. Would be with arrows. Challenge above is essentially a race to finish. Oh, fabulous. Pursue you as you make your way through the fairly linear path. You need to keep moving, kill the taken hobgoblins and shriekers if they become a problem, but don't try and kill all the taken thrall, or else the champions may catch up to you and pulverize you. This sounds like it's going to be awful. Well, that's good. Win-win. It's a win-win situation. Ha 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 ha. Okay, where the heck am I supposed to be going right now? Yeah, pulverization is just something that does not sound appealing at all. Alright, so there's some place I'm supposed to be getting into right around here, and I think maybe I passed it? Is this it? There it is. Okay. Wait, no, that's a spawn point for enemies. What did I say? Oh, the win-win? Oh, okay. Now, where in the bloody... There's some place that I'm supposed to be able to get into, and I can't tell where the entrance is, which is
Guardian,
frustrating because
I have
already...
reports of increased taken activity near your position. Stay safe out there.
Chamber of Starlight. Oh wait, no, there it is. It's further back. I lost sight of where it is, so it's still ahead of me, and there's nothing over there except a giant... Wait a minute. Haha! There we go. Alright, so I gotta come in here. I actually really like this particular section of the game. The Dreaming City. It's all really, really pretty. Okay, so Chamber of Starlight. Do. Where is it? No, you don't. Find the challenge portal on a platform to the left of two taken hobgoblins. There's one hobgoblin. There's another. Alright. Be rude. Shoot you. Ow! Stop it. Yeah, just all of the architecture and all kinds of stuff that they put into this is just really spectacular and very aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so it could be right here. Ugh, dehydrated is no fun. Alright, so let's see. Once you reach the end of the normal path, past a bunch of shadow thrall and up against a giant staircase, you'll need to jump across some rotating rock platforms to reach a boss arena marked by Stonehenge-like pillars. Fun. Some of these rocks can be awkward to stand on, and Acolyte's eyes will spawn every few platforms, so don't rush it. The Abyssal Champions can't reach you here either. Cool. Once you land on the boss arena, another Abyssal Champion will spawn. Fight it as normal, keeping your distance and killing other enemies as needed. Shout for the taken phalanx as they can boop you off the edge. He literally said boop in an article about completing this challenge. Don't attack or kill the 3 Shriekers around the arena. They are not hostile and will merely observe the fight. If you're having trouble, try standing on the pillars around the arena or kiting champion around them. Okay, so interesting. I'm so glad Walmart was open today. Oh, ow. Okay, that was fun. I took a sip of water and I drank it too quick and it did that thing where it felt like I was swallowing a brick sideways. Oh, that was rough. But yeah, Walmart was open today near my house, and I'm grateful that it was because I had totally forgotten to buy vacation fish food. And I needed to get some. Well, it's not over there. So I'm going to just have to go and keep rolling into here. Yeah, you never... I got these little, like, kind of tablet-y looking things. They look like shells, and you drop them in your aquarium, and they're time release. Oh, that's the portal up there. Okay, cool. Guys, seriously, so rude. hole. Please make the jump. Everything's trying to kill me. Yeah, since I had completely forgotten to clean everything, I was kind of in panic mode. Like I didn't want to leave my fish with nothing. Ooh, hello. Whoa. Back. Bones. Look at the bones. Okay, well this is fabulous, but it seems like a complete and total dead end. I imagine I need to get maybe up to there. Does that kind of look Stonehenge-y? Yeah, run through and not die. I doubt I'm supposed to jump up onto that. Nope. Crap. Bad idea. Bad idea. Back it up. Back it up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that worked. So, okay. Yeah, I'm not on a time limit here. I just need to get to... Yeah, I think it moved a little bit. I think I'm supposed to get up to that. Based on the silhouette, it kind of looks like it could be Stonehenge-y. All the enemies are way over there. And those are the three guys that I'm running from. They just sit there. Okay. You want to put up your shield? I'll shoot the guy next to you. Yeah, that was crazy close. I hate getting that close. Ooh, in your face, bro. Oh, wow, those guys aren't even... Ravenous taken the thrall. I think I'm supposed to be over in that direction. And then possibly get up onto those rocks and then jump over to there. And to get to those rocks, I'll probably have to get up to this thing and then jump over to there. You know, here's my theory on the whole... Oh, goodness, Lord. Okay. Jeez, that wasn't terrifying at all. Oops. goodness. Oh Lord, I hear him getting closer. Look out, gentlemen. Coming over. Yeah, this whole thing is the Ascendant realm. And I just love the aesthetic of it. That word again. It is just, I mean, sufficiently spooky and just creepy in all kinds of ways. But it's also very gorgeous in that. Very well done. I think we're getting higher. Maybe. But like so really very confusing. Ooh! Shiny. Could this be the way to go? This little thing usually...
What does it mean to die so many times at the hands of so many enemies and allies? What has death taught you, Guardian? How has it shaped you?
That's gotta be where I gotta get, but I just do not know how to get there. Maybe I need to get over there and get up and go across. Yeah, no, they definitely did not want to hear the theory there. Ah, dang it. You better not have blown me off course. Yeah, jerk. But yeah, so my theory is that the whole alien thing is not even what most people, I should say, would think it is. Oh goodness, crapalula. There we go. I'm probably not supposed to be right here. Let's get back over here then. I think what I'm supposed to do, because that to me looks like a boss arena or something. And then those platforms there look like they kind of spiral up a little bit and then head over towards that direction. So I think I'm supposed to get over to there and then make my way up and around. But now these guys are registering on the radar. Start taking them out from a distance. You gotta worry about them. But yeah, the whole alien thing, so many people are like, oh, aliens this, aliens that, and don't get me wrong. I love science fiction movies, and I will probably watch them until the day I die. They're fun, and I enjoy them. But I think that part of it could be the Nephilim. Just the whole fallen angels thing. Oh, there you are, you goose. Because if you think about it logically, fallen angels most likely would have had knowledge of, or at least some kind of knowledge of, you know, the divine, knowledge of things of heaven and that sort. Knowledge that would have been far beyond anything we were capable of on our own. And when they were kicked out of heaven, they most likely would have taken that knowledge with them. And then in Genesis, when it says that they came down to earth and made wives of the daughters of mankind, then, ah, look, stairs. This is what I needed. And I think that as they did so, and then, you know, Scripture mentions the, oh, goodness, come on, move. Oh, this isn't just god-awful. There we go. Wow, I cannot believe we made it past that in one shot. But I think, because it mentions that, I think, that's, there we go, these are rotating rocks. Yeah, great. Yep. Oh, that's rotating pretty good. Let's wait until that turns back around to a more suitable surface. But yeah, I think honestly the whole aliens thing and UFOs and, you know, all these gray or green men and different things like that are just a distraction from what it really is. I think it was fallen angels and demons that are doing that as a distraction. That's personally what I think is where the whole aliens thing comes from. Because when you look at reports and different things and how many different variations on UFOs and aliens there are, I'm like, you know, to me, there's just no way that it could all be true, given what we know biblically in terms of our place in creation. And human beings are the pinnacle of God's creation. So, to think that there are races that are far more advanced than us, to me, I believe, is just grossly inaccurate to what God has done and what has been said in God. Alrighty, here we go. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, get him! Yes! Woo! I did it in the first try. I gotta do the happy dance. And I better get this loot quick. What did I get? Give me sweet loot. I got a sword. The sword is actually rather hideous in my opinion, so I'm not terribly, and there's the ticket home. And away we go. Hi, gentlemen. How was your day? Good? Mine was excellent. I think I made the name. Oh, he killed me. So yeah, that being said, with the aliens and such, in Genesis, there is a scripture that says, dang, where am I now? Oh wow, I'm like all the way back at the beginning here. You know what, I'm in this. Let's go ahead and take out the rest of those guys and at least get the treasure chest, because I might get something cool. But in Genesis, it mentions the fallen angels coming down, making wives of the daughters of men, and that from that pairing, that the heroes of old, men of renown, came out of it. And if you know anything about mythology, stories like Hercules and Perseus, who were demigods, half god, half man. Well, I believe that those legends were actually based in reality. I believe that there may well have been people, whether or not they had those names or not, who accomplished feats like they did because they were genuinely the offspring of human and fallen angels. While they weren't gods, quote unquote, they may have had the knowledge, certainly not, the knowledge on the level of God, but they may have had enough to, to pass on certain things and appear as gods to people, who at that point may not have known about God. Because it also mentions how wicked and corrupt mankind had become after a while, which means that a lot of folks did not continue to believe in God after Adam and Eve left the garden. So, with all of that, the angels may very well have used it as an opportunity to seize power and become godlike in their own right. At least that's my theory on that. And with the knowledge that they would have possessed, it may not have been, like I said, on the level of God, but they may well have known, say, stuff about architecture or different things, and like, how the pyramids were able to be built with the technology of the day, and how they were so perfectly aligned to the stars of Orion's belt and stuff like that. So, and how different cultures throughout the world who never met were able to come up with very similar types of architecture. Yes, I got another helmet. Oh, and I got the chest piece finally. Nope, I did not know that. Any plague of the well ascendant. Ooh. Let's do that. So that's kind of my theory on the whole, how so much of this ties in. And when you look at it and you think about also different types of mythology who have very similar like creation myths or very similar heroes and legends and things of that sort. Yeah, if you just like look it up when you get the chance and research, the alignment of the pyramids in relation
All
to
channels, take an attack incoming.
Orion's belt and stuff. Oh, really? You blew up my bike? That is seriously rude. And I gotta wait for it to cool down before I can even bring it back again. Come on, hurry up. Yeehaw! Oh goodness. Yes, we're on the last chunk. Hallelujah. You're taking too long to die. Get this. Oh, good Lord. Blew me up right quick. Oh, and then that guy dies trying to rescue me. I'm sorry, bro. Ah, really? Plague. Does that say plague? Herald. Herald of the plague. Come on, get this thing.
We got a lot of radiation all of a sudden.
Oh, goodness. That's a trip mine, by the way. I put that down. And if any enemy comes into close proximity of it, it'll explode. Okay, somebody get on this thing. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Yes, that's me. Flag of the sun. Alright, so I need to get this guy. I had this thing pop up into my inventory. It said, while I am ascendant, go ahead and defeat any plague of the well, which is this final boss here. And the ascendant thing does not last very long. Ooh, he gave it to me. Alright, I gotta run. 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 Boom! There it goes. Ha ha! Bust him up. There it is. Got me a bounty. But yeah, a new little bounty popped up. And since I just did the Ascendant challenge, I'm still technically Ascendant. And I figured I would go ahead and do that. Well, I had the opportunity and get that bounty claimed. That was fun. Yeah. Score. Enemies defeated. Still need to see. Oh, I need to defeat this as a score, maybe? Complete the mission, the Oracle Engine. I need to do that. What is this? And daily bounties completed. I need to complete that one. Sweet. Alright, so now everybody done left. Oh, I can't get my bike. Well, then we'll just go back outside, shall we? But yeah, so that's kind of the short version of all of that. And some of that thinking in regards to the Nephilim was kind of reinforced when I went to the Creation Museum and did the Noah's Ark, the Ark encounter thing. And just some of the things that they presented in regards to you know, biblical history and you know how the timeline was. Because a lot of things we just don't really think about. Yeah, that'll be fun. And especially when you take it with a biblical perspective, you get, you know, so much of a you just get, you know, a better sense of, you know, some of the prehistory. These are all taken. One scorned. But yeah, a lot of the, like, oh yeah, highly recommend it. If you take the trip to one, you might as well go and at least take like 2 days and go and see both of them. They're about, if I remember correctly, they're about 45 minutes apart. That's a really good question. I don't know the guy's name who kind of started all of that. I think he was originally from Australia. And he came up and found a spot in Kentucky and built it. And the Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum are done by the same people and overseen by them. So there's a lot of bleed over in terms of the information.
Guardian, requesting that you detour from your current assignment.
It's
we
really
need all
good.
hands on deck at the core.
Is this going to be all taken again? Hey, jerk. Yeah, there's nothing there. Wait, no, there's something. There was some score. Hey, there you are, guys. That's who I want. Yes, there we go. Alright, so even if I don't finish this public event, I did manage to complete the bounty that I was complete. Good lord, there's a bunch of y'all. Big fella in the back. He's who I want. I need this charge. This thing usually works better if you got more people helping you out. Oh, geez. Yeah, there's so many of these guys. There's no way I'm fighting off all of them. That was so cool. Nice. The history geek in me is just fascinated with how so much of the Old Testament stuff ends up essentially being proven true by like other historians and stuff, because their accounts were, you know, written concurrently with a lot of that stuff, and like historical accounts that were completely non-biblical corroborate a lot of things that actually happened in the Bible, and to me that ends up being massively fascinating. And there goes the core. They blew it up. I suppose I should have a Charlton Heston-esque reaction to the fact that they blew it up. My face is black. I've got smoke coming out of my head. That's kind of cool. See if I can even see. Okay. Oh, it just wore off. It's like 30 minutes. That the ascendant thing. You know, I do have a job and other stuff going on. I'm not going to be able to read like 3 or 4 book series all at once. You should read this one. You should read that one. I need one more thing there. Let us see if Petra's got any other bounties that I could use or do.
Still in one piece, I see. Glad to see you're still in the fight.
You got any more bounties here? Secret secrets. There's your secrets. Well, it's just that, you know, when I've got to come home and then, you know, cook and clean and try to work on projects and other stuff, and then, you know, still trying to do artwork and promote that, and, which I should be doing that as well, but I haven't really been doing that very much. Just, I don't know. I want to be better at reading. It's just one of those things that, you know, I've got so many other things, it's hard to try and prioritize sometimes. Two secrets here in the Zebra Army. Yes, I have heard of audiobooks, but that's not reading, that's listening. That's not a whole lot of info there. I'm reading up on what this this last bounty is, because I kind of want to get one more daily bounty for her so I can finish this one weekly thing. Ooh, region chests. Alright, let's see what the map has to say. Do I have any region chests? I do. I've got like 4 that I haven't found. Could go and do a couple of those. Well, usually if I'm listening or watching something while I'm cooking or cleaning, I tend not to pay as attention as well as I should. Just because, you know, especially like if I'm cooking or cleaning or especially driving, I'm like laser-like focused on that. I don't do so well retaining details after all of that.
Reef made. It'll serve you well. Farewell.
Why did I do that? Why in the heck did I do that?
Be advised that a new Taken Blight has been spotted in this sector.
Uh-huh. Understood. Go find some treasure chests. Okay, that's they're both behind me. There's one. There's one right there. I need to get over there, but how? I can get, as long as I get over there, it's up there, and it's up there. So how do you get there? Towards my thingamajig. Did not. Gotcha. Over to here. Front and that. Oh, wrong button. Alright, region chests count. Okay. Oh my gosh, I made it. Okay. Oh, Lord. Ha ha ha. Requires a woken charge. Out of this thingamajig. Interesting. Alright, so where am I? There. It's probably there. Not over there. Very kidding me. Wait a minute, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I found that. So I can get there, jump over there, and get that. Okay. You're gonna make me do this mess. Get all up in the tree here. Boom! Rock and roll. Shiny. Okay, kid. Find the shiny. And he just disappears. Fun. Popped your head. Well, I managed to find 2 things. Oh, that sucks. Nothing worse than when someone loves mine starts to go. Oh yeah, this whole place is gorgeous. Need to try, I want to try this mission here. Looks like I need to go. But I did manage to find, oh good lord, I found trouble, that's what I found. But yeah, I found the 2 things that I needed to complete that last bounty. Well, I usually find trouble in this game, but that's part of the fun of it. Oh my lord. That one's at 590. Score! Yeah, 2 of these suckers. Blue in it. I think I like that better. Change your shader, bub. And let's see, that's 588, 590, so that's actually not too far off from what I'm already at. And it's got scout rifle aim, hand cannons, sniper, primary ammo finder, submachine reserves. But yeah, so anyways, I keep getting distracted. finish this last bounty, which allows me to finish that one. And ooh, I got me a cloak and a rocket launcher. And I can't do the rocket launcher because it went to the postmaster. Anywho, since I'm here, let's do this mission. Ah, screw you, chump.
They are preparing another attack. Drive them back.
Oh, that's cool. What happened to the old blanket? Okay, this is weird. This thing is just floating here in the middle of nowhere. That's what I thought it was going to be. Wait, this is this. What the... Cougar. Telling me it's back there when it ain't back there. It's up here. Whoops. And there goes my bike. I think. Hey, wait a minute. Is that... Oh! I've been looking for that. There's a chest down there. Son of a gun. Yeehaw! Oh, I got another thing of Queen's foil. Yeah, that would suck. Oh, falling into the abyss. Bye. There we go. Alright, so where, oh where are ya? There you go. Start the mission. Ha 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 ha. That would be kind of funny. But no, it's the thing that I used when I did the Ascendant Challenge earlier. Basically, you take that and it makes you Ascendant for 30 minutes and you can see stuff that you don't normally see, like the portal into the Ascendant Realm, and then you go in and then you run away from monsters and you fight other monsters and admire the scenery, get loot, all that fun stuff.
Everything is as it was last time. The Taken have laid claim to the observatory and sealed off all ground access. Petra and I met last night to plan a defense. We thought to fight magic with magic. But when I reached for my powers to cast a ward of protection, I found Petra led a unit to secure the observatory on foot. As they got close, they all broke formation and scattered against their will. The curse is cunning. Whoever cast it deserves our respect.
I wouldn't go that far. We'll take care of the observatory.
Yeah, I'm not going to respect these chumps. Shoot them in the face. Like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, Twitchy. Y'all can keep coming at me, but I'm going to keep stabbing you in the face. Yay, I unlocked a new ability. Hallelujah. Oh, that thing's rolling down the hill. I better get it. actually think I've done this mission once before. Bang! Basically, we gotta take out these things here so we can open a passage. Ooh, a scorch cannon! Did I seriously was missing that stuff. Yeah, that's good. At least you got the important stuff. I mean, things are nice, but they can always be replaced. And the most important thing was, I got out of there and getting into a better situation. Boom! 2 down, 1 to go. Want to be a nurse or something? Okay, well then, that would be a good reason to be close to him. Being in the medical field for one is good job security, and then, nice. Oh goodness, I got 15 minutes before I need to be in bed. We're close to it. Wrap this up quick. Yep. Well, if I want to have a fairly decent night's sleep, I'm going to be waking up at 5 in the morning. No loophole. It's like I gotta have to wrap this up pretty quick. Well, I mean, if I'm like 5 or 10 minutes off, it's not going to drastically affect things. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to reply to that.
Come in, Guardian.
We're en route to the observatory. Everything's fine.
No changes from last time.
None that I've observed.
This guy. I say mischievous. Sometimes I think I will say mischievous too, but man, seriously, get out the way. Alright, so there's one down. Probably because it sounds so close to its original pronunciation, or its root word. This shit. Oh, son of a... Now I have to start that over, and I was that close to finishing this guy, and I really need to get to bed. And now I'm out of all of my ammo for Thunderlord. Ow, ow, ow. Dude! Dude! The heck? Oh. 850. You know, I can still pull this off. Yeah, that was like insanely just obnoxious. Alright, so now I need another one. Here. Right away. What on earth? Oh my god. The other crap. No, it's not. It's an enemy attack. Where did he even go? There he is. I can't believe I had 0 heavy ammo. This is ridiculous. So close to none of these. There he is. Alright, we got that one. Ow! Well, I got my super. Ow. Seriously. Have it here. Come on, big fella. I think I might actually get him. If I can empty a scorch cannon and pop off the Ah,
Petra,
thank
we're
you.
clear. 2 taken ogres, just like last time. No other changes.
Incredible. I've been sending out requests for help to every channel that will listen. Osiris replied earlier today. He said that only Vex simulations approach this level of fidelity.
Yep.
But there's no evidence of the Vex anywhere in the city.
This can't be the Vex.
I know. It's the Taken. It's the Hive. And it's that Ahamkara.
Oh,
I don't know how to stop it.
Yes. I got it. I saw this gun earlier today and I wanted to get it. It's a hand cannon. And it looks sick. Ooh. I'm excited to try that one out. Unfortunately, I have to go to bed. Oh goodness. I could stay up another hour playing this mess. Yeah, it's weird that it got blurry. Another cloak. Still though, I look so cool. But yeah, so that was fun. Got a lot accomplished. Got all kinds of sweet gear. So this will Ooh, goodness. 593. Heck yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream while I'm gone because I will not be near my console. All that. But I will definitely be back
This way, Guardian.
later next week. I'll be back in town Wednesday. And I will probably do some streaming then. So it'll be just a chill out and relax kind of day. So, alright, well, enjoyed it, but I have got to get to sleep.